with us from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Air Force Falcons and the UTEP Miners. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, Coach told me this atmosphere is going to be crucial today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Falcons ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Miners offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
It's complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Miners are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Fires left. He's got an open man. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Back to throw, it's Tracy. He's got it on the move. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Miners.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Air Force Falcons offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards, you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over. That's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Right side, it's Pickett. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. On 4th, breaks into the open. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, going to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Palmer. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's changing the play. Drops back on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the 1st option, made him go to option 2, made him go through.
Makes the grab and room to run. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Falcons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking for space, it's Palmer. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone?
Touchdown, Air Force! Middle of the end zone, he's got it! The extra point here would tie the game. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Finds his man. It's Ferguson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Back to throw. It's Tracy. Caught over the middle. It's Wall. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. And the Miners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Left side, it's Ferguson. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to take off. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on fourth. Kick is in the air. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. Changing the routes with his receivers. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the side.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on fourth. Unloads it left. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Out wide right, it's Ferguson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Moves the pocket. It's Tracy. Makes the grab. It's Nash. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Needs it here on fourth down. He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. And he makes it past the first down marker. Hits the slide, and they'll move the sticks. In the red area, it's Jones. Swamped immediately. The Miners headed quickly to the line. Brings up second and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Here we go, ready. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that drive covered 29 yards. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Makes the catch, and he's free. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out wide left, it's Tyree. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Gonna run it. It's Palmer. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break.
And nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Off play action on first down. Still looking. Buying time to his right. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Give that guy a lot of credit, man. He was able to somehow avoid that sack, but nobody open downfield, throws it away.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns up, it's Pickett. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Left side, it's Tyree. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. This game right now is sort of still in the balance. And after a long drive by the offense on 3rd down, the defense able to make a play, get a hit on the target, knock it loose for an incompletion. And now it's decision time. If you're on offense, what do you do here on 4th?
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Trying to run, it's Palmer. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Looking for room, it's Palmer. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Keeps it himself. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Snap in the shotgun. Touchdown, Falcons! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. He'll bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Keeps it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Moving the pocket, it's Tracy. Holds on, it's Wall. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Break. 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The run inside. It's Jones. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 3 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Buckeyes, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. And this one gets them to 5 wins on the year, which isn't cause for a campus-wide celebration, but it's proof the coaching staff is getting through to this team. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside the Sun Bowl. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He now has 106 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
On the run, it's Palmer. They'll get him on the ground. Six, and it'll be a first down. The Falcons are flying down the field. Making the adjustment. Wants to throw one first. Out wide left, it's Tyree. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Whip it out to the back on the screen.
Man, the defense all over that quarterback on the running back screen. They hit him quick.
The Falcons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
Booster, booster. Square. Flat. Where did he go?
They'll go to the air on second and short. Right side, it's Courtney. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And the Falcons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Touchdown, Falcons! And that one will give them the lead. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it.
21, UTEP 14.
And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Miners offense all set and ready to start. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Left side is Wall. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Miners moving quickly to the line. Quick give. It's Jones. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. Burrowing for yardage. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And off to Jones. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And now on second down for this offense.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. The Miners will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Drops back on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his man. It's Pickett. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Hits inside. It's Palmer. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like...
Snags it, and there's running room. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. That last completion left them just inches short. Now will they take a shot on second down? Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
And the pressure continues to now shift towards this defense. And running backs had a great day today, carrying the football. They know they've got the lead late in the game. How aggressive do they want to be? And especially defensively now. What's your answer for this ground game? Because it's been really good today.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Palmer. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. He'll throw it. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Tracy. Shoots it to the left. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps on fourth down. Right down the middle. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted to fourth down to keep the drive going. And the Miners in the hurry-up.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Making the adjustment on the play. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's Pickett. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Falcons peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Rushes on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Finds his target down the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Ready, go!
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking to throw, it's Tracy. Oh, pressure's coming. Complete in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
Just smothered on the play. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense got it. Oh, he found a space on the right. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Air Force. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. The door looked slammed shut in this one, but that last interception may be just the slightest crack in opening here. Pulls and fires complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going...
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Fires to the big fella. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The Miners can really attack on this second and short. Looking for a crease. It's Wall. Past the 30. Turning it on. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Looking for a man. It's Tracy. Under pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Fires to the tight end.
Man, and this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. You get the stop here. I'm down multiple possessions. Do I kick it now because it's a hard fourth down, or am I putting the foot on the pedal and staying aggressive to try to get a touchdown?
A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on fourth and goal. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Oh, what a move to get room. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Fresh set of downs going up top. He tries to take the top off. Intercepted, number 19. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts. Yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Nash. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. And the Miners will hustle to the line.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second and long here. Back to pass, it's Tracy. Quick catch. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with third down and 5. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Offense in a bunch formation. The snap, wants to throw to start this drive. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw one first. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. They're all over it. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
Well, it's been that kind of day for the offense, and this quarterback specifically, they've had their chances. They've had opportunities throughout the course of the game to get some pitches and catches and make some explosive plays, just not able, though, to hook up. And you saw it on that 4th down play right there. They're trailing by a lot of points because those are the throws you've got to make if you're going to win games like this, and they just have not been able to get it done.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
I tell you got to be careful if you're the defense right now because you're behind. I know you want to be aggressive. You might want to start blitzing, getting a lot of guys close to the line of scrimmage, but this offense is going to take opportunities when they have one-on-ones, and they just did right there.
And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. All business today.